I didn't think my day could get any worse until my best friend told me she might be going crazy. Again. What did you say? I stood in the lobby of her dorm, leaning over one of my boots and adjusting it. Jerking my head up, I peered at her through the tangle of dark hair covering half my face. I'd fallen asleep after school and had skipped using a hairbrush in order to make it out the door on time. Lissa's platinum blonde hair was smooth and perfect, of course, hanging over her shoulders like a bridal veil as she watched me with amusement. I said I think my pills might not be working as well anymore. I straightened up and shook the hair out of my face. What does that mean? I asked. Around us, Moroi hurried past, on their way to meet friends or go to dinner. Have you started... I lowered my voice. Have you started getting your powers back? She shook her head and I saw a small flash of regret in her eyes. No, I feel closer to the magic, but I still can't use it. Mostly what I'm noticing lately is a little of the other stuff, you know? I'm getting more depressed now and then. Nothing even close to what it used to be, she added hastily, seeing my face. Before she'd gone on her pills, Lissa's moods could get so low that she cut herself. It's just there a little more than it was. What about the other things you used to get? Anxiety? Delusional thinking? Lissa laughed, not taking any of this as seriously as I was. You sound like you've been reading psychiatry textbooks. I actually had been reading them. I'm just worried about you. If you think the pills aren't working anymore, we need to tell someone. No, she said hastily. I'm fine, really. They're still working, just not quite as much. I don't think we should panic yet, especially you. Not today, at least. Her change in subject worked. I'd found out an hour ago that I would be taking my qualifier today. It was an exam, or rather, an interview. All novice guardians were required to pass during junior year at St Vladimir's Academy. Since I'd been off hiding Lissa last year, I'd missed mine. Today, I was being taken to a guardian somewhere off campus who would administer the test to me. Thanks for the notice, guys. Don't worry about me, Lissa repeated, smiling. I'll let you know if it gets worse. Okay, I said reluctantly. Just to be safe, though, I opened my senses and allowed myself to truly feel her through our psychic bond. She had been telling the truth. She was calm and happy this morning. Nothing to worry about. But, far back in her mind, I sensed a knot of dark, uneasy feelings. It wasn't consuming her or anything, but it had the same feel as the bouts of depression and anger she used to get. It was only a trickle, but I didn't like it. I didn't want it there at all. I tried pushing farther inside her to get a better feel for the emotions, and suddenly had the weird experience of touching. A sickening sort of feeling seized me, and I jerked out of her head. A small shudder ran through my body. You okay? Lissa asked, frowning. You look nauseous all of a sudden. Just nervous for the test, I lied. Hesitantly, I reached out through the bond again. The darkness had completely disappeared. No trace. Maybe there was nothing wrong with her pills after all. I'm fine. She pointed at a clock. You won't be if you don't get moving soon. Damn it, I swore. She was right. I gave her a quick hug. See you later. Good luck, she called. I hurried off across campus and found my mentor, Dimitri Belikov, waiting beside a Honda Pilot. How boring. I supposed I couldn't have expected us to navigate Montana mountain roads in a Porsche, but it would have been nice to have something cooler. I know, I said, seeing his face. Sorry I'm late. I remembered then that I had one of the most important tests of my life coming up, and suddenly I forgot all about Lissa and her pills possibly not working. I wanted to protect her, but that wouldn't mean much if I couldn't pass high school and actually become her guardian. Dimitri stood there, looking as gorgeous as ever. The massive brick building cast long shadows over us, looming like some great beast in the dusky pre-dawn light. Around us, snow was just beginning to fall. I watched the light, crystalline flakes drift gently down. Several landed and promptly melted in his dark hair.